The next bill is a bill for an act to alter the provisions of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 to provide for affirmative action for women in political party. Honorable colleagues, in political party administration and for related matters.
Amendments.
Voting starts now.
Amendments. Amendments, sir. Amendments. Mr. Speaker, point of order. Mr. Speaker, amendments. Point of order, Mr. Speaker. Point of order. Mr. Speaker, amendments. Amendment, sir.
Honorable colleagues. Honorable colleagues. Honorable Bamidele, what's your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, my name is Bamidele Salam. Order. I represent the fantastic rule of Edenol.
Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
Order, please.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Bamidele Salam.
Okay.
I represent the fantastic rule of Edenol.
Honorable members, somebody is on the floor with a point of order. Can we please listen to him? Honorable Bamidele, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, I was calling your attention to the fact that I had an amendment on this clause before we went on for the voting, because I believe that with an amendment to the clause, Mr. Chairman, we may be able to reach a form of a consensus on this floor on the need to ensure greater participation for our women folk without necessarily discriminating against the men folk by reducing the percentage proposed in this clause from 35 to 15. That is the amendment I wanted to propose, Mr. Chairman. And I hereby propose, Mr. Chairman, I want to propose that the percentage proposed in the provision, in the clause, which was to guarantee that women have a minimum of 35% at all levels of party administration, should be changed to 15%. I so move, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, sir.
Honorable colleagues, honorable colleagues, honorable colleagues, before we take that amendment, please, I don't want us to be emotional. I want us to be practical and realistic. Now, what this amendment seeks to do, I'll give you an example. It says at all levels, and it's about party administration, nothing else. 35% for women. If you have 24 members in your state, in your executive, that means you have about a minimum of 6-7 women. That's all it means, out of 24. Now, honorable colleagues, please. Honorable colleagues, please. 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 This provision is to allow we all go around talking about inclusiveness. We're not talking about elective office to the House, the Senate, or anywhere. We're talking about women participating in the administration of the party. I want to plead with you, honorable members. Please, let us look at this and give it the seriousness it deserves. We are only asking for about 6, 7, they are only asking for about 6, 7 or thereabouts out of, say, for instance, 24 members in a party executive. So we'll put the votes again. Understand that it is this woman, honorable members, if you do your math and you do your statistics, you will understand that it is this woman that come out en masse to vote for you and I. They come out en masse to vote for you and I. You cannot now be seen working against their interests. This particular provision on party administration, I will publish this vote.
Mr. Speaker, amendment.
Honorable colleagues. Hey, Mohammed. Go and take your seat so that we can vote again. We are going to vote again. Right.
I have an amendment. Let that clause be amended to include young people and women and people living with disabilities, and we'll vote for it. And amendment. Okay, they'll ask the people with disabilities.
Honorable colleagues,
Amendment, Mr. Speaker.
we are about to vote again. We are about to vote again. Please take your seats. No, before we take the amendment.
Amendment, Mr. Speaker. Amendment.
Honorable colleagues,
Amendment.
it is time to vote. Voting starts now.
Amendment, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Raji, please take your seat and vote. Vincent, please take your seat and vote. Honorable Benson, please take your seat and vote. Honorable Wale Oke, please take your seat and vote.
No, no.
Honorable Taiwo Oluga, you are not voting. Okay.
Mr. Speaker.
Before we hit the gavel, Honorable Bamidele had an amendment. He had an amendment from 35% to 33%. Is there a seconder, please? From 35 to 15%. Honorable Bagos. So the amendment is to reduce from 35 to 15%. That's Honorable Bamidele's amendment.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I'm Dacho Musa Bagos. I do second the amendment with the love we have for our women, that they should not go empty-handed. Honorable colleagues, let's give them the 15% at least for a start. I do second that we give them 15%. I so second, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues.
Honorable colleagues, where is he? Honorable colleagues, this is an amendment. This is an amendment where we will practice democracy and the whole world will know who voted for and who voted against. I can assure you, on this particular amendment, everybody will know who voted for and who voted against. Yeah? It was seconded.
It was seconded by Bagos.
Bagos seconded it. Please, we're waiting for you to put up the screen for voting, please. We're going to put the question, we're going to vote on the amendment now. The amendment from 35 to 15% for party offices. Party offices. Voting starts now. Okay, so that provision has failed. That amendment has failed. We're going to move on to the next provision. Of course you cannot be. Eh? Of course you cannot be happy. Honorable colleagues, please take your seats. The voting is going on.
Saleki.
260 carried.
So to give more wives more opportunity to benefit. Huh?
Rubbish,
congratulate the few men that have stood by this bill. And I want to urge all Nigerian women not to give up. The struggle continues. We will continue to push until we get there. And I want to appeal to the consciousness of our men that if they know how their mothers toil and suffer for them to be here, and if they know the sacrifices their wives have gone through to bring forth children for them, and they have daughters, they have sisters, God will pay us back according to what has taken place today. God will meet each one according to what you have put down, because women are the ones that voted all of them into this house. There is no member here that will deny the fact that women are the majority of voters, our women and our children. But what has happened has taken us years back. However, this is a time for women to sit back, unite and be one. If only we can unite, we have this numerical strength. So we need to go back to the drawing table and strategize. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.